Welcome to Lifestyle Matters. I'm Marilyn Moore, and we are with Bob from Signature Pools and Spa because he is going to be at the Fresno Home Remodeling and Design Show coming up. And before we talk about this beautiful pool that you are looking at right now, let's introduce Bob. Bob, thank you for joining us.
You're welcome. Thank you for having us.
Now, Bob, tell me more about Signature Pools and Spa.
Signature Pools is a custom in-ground pool builder, mainly the Fresno Clovis area. We have been around since 1989. I've been in the pool industry since 1980. Started out in the construction element, pouring concrete, tile, and plumbing, electric, and in 1989 decided to build pools instead of just being a sub.
And you do some pretty fantastic things to pool, so I want to talk about different features. So we're going to go and head over to one of those features we're looking at right now.
All right, that sounds great.
Now, Bob, I'm ready to put on a bathing suit and jump into this pool right now. It is so awesome, but why don't you tell me about some of these features we're looking at?
Something that's fun in the swimming pool industry are the water features and fire features. Something that we wanted to showcase in this pool was the fire in the middle of the water area. So one, it creates an ambiance. At night, it has amazing lighting feature. It is warming, along with the bubblers and the waterfalls that we've created, kind of a water feature environment.
This is like your personal oasis right here.
You know, it's a lot of fun. We're trying to do a lot of different things to showcase some water features, swim-up bars, fire, entertainment, trying to create more than just a swimming pool, which it is also, but it's a lot of fun to be able to entertain. And we really felt that this was a visual stimulating design. So
It absolutely is. There's no need to go on vacation, I would say. Now, what do you think separates you from other builders and makes you one of a kind?
I came from construction as far as the background, and a lot of that I learned the intricate parts of the pool. I think that we really listen to the homeowners. We try to create an environment that's perfect for them, very custom. As we're building the pools, I'm very hands-on and involved with the homeowners. And I find that pools evolve, and from the point you start, it almost never ends up completely like that. Because as a homeowner is experiencing the build, they realize different things, and they don't always know all the questions to ask in the beginning. But as you develop it, if you're involved in the project, it's easy to change it and make it happen the way that ultimately at the end I like them to say, I'm glad we did instead of I wish we had them.
And you can tell you really put that personal touch on pools.
I think that's one of the reasons I went from being a subcontractor to a builder is I was able to control that environment. And it's very important to me. Once we sell a pool, in essence, it's all about making a happy customer and an amazing product. And the way I've found to be able to do that is be involved with the product. You're out here, you're seeing what happens, and I put my name on it, so I make sure that I'm involved. And we actually create a lot of relationships with homeowners and they become friends. And it's a fun thing.
Now, this pool just has a little bit of everything. But, Bob, where would someone even start when wanting to get a pool built?
First, they call, usually on the phone, and we set up in a time to come and meet with them. The first meeting usually is 20 to 45 minutes. I'll go out and I'll measure their backyard. They're basically their canvas of the project. We actually then almost do an interview process so that we can see what they like, what their wants are. Some people know exactly what they want, and others have no clue. One of the things we do is we create an image on the Pool Studios. It's a computer 3D program. We present that to them at a later time. And one of the things about a pool I find is it's always evolving, it seems. And we start out with the initial meeting. We create a meeting with the 3D computer program, and then hopefully they choose us. And one of the things that we'll do is actually paint it on the ground before we build it. It really, I guess one of the things that we try to do is get expectations in your mind ahead of time so that if I produce that, it's going to make a happy customer because they get what they were thinking they were going to get. So
now, we can't bring this to the Fresno Home Show, but you're going to be there. So tell me where you're going to be.
We're going to be outside the Commerce Building across from the food court. It's an outside booth. We have a really nice display behind us, waterfall and some of the wood structures that we've built. It's a great place for us to meet new customers. We set up appointments there a lot of times. We are able to give information about what we're about. I think something that differentiates pool builders is the owner of the company in a lot of ways. It's what is their philosophy. I would say probably one of mine is that I want a happy customer, and we work really close with the customers. I'm actually out on the job. I'm in the field building the pool. I wear many hats, I guess, but I have a lot of fun with it. And I tell customers they should have fun in building a pool. Construction sometimes is, I've heard nightmare stories, and so I want to take that away and have it fun.
Well, I'll tell you, that is such an important philosophy that you have. That is awesome. And I want to add one more thing, not just everything you see in this pool, but you do great countertops and, added elements like that.
Yeah, we try to, we don't limit ourselves and our customers to what they can do and have. Imagination, we let it run wild, and this particular project we did a granite marble entertainment table. In essence, we have a sunken area that we're standing in. One of the reasons I did this was to not have us over the fence line. Sometimes we do raised areas, which we have on this project, but you also have some privacy with this.
Awesome. Well, Bob, you could catch Bob at the Fresno Home Remodeling and Design Show July 21st to the 23rd. He's going to make any of your pool dreams come true. You're watching Lifestyle Matters. I'm Marilyn Moore.